Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Today we have a luxurious hotel, asphalt plants, and polish shop. You're gonna find beautiful stuff. We have amazing community. Go and check all of them out. First things first, ХХ-летия and Asphalt Plants. I have taken Asphalt Plants I like from two mods and edited them a bit more to my liking. Where I was lacking added helicopter support, there wasn't present. I added the building can multiple vehicles drive train, yada yada yada. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this. Oh, actually this is important, but also I added the bigger storage for asphalt. This is a controversial thing that I understand why people would like to have this, but let's first check it out. So they say that this is a modification of other mods. Hopefully you got permission for that from the original modders, but other than that, buildings look really nice. I like extended asphalt plants. I like when they have additional buildings around it. I think vanilla one is kind of plain, kind of just basic, extremely basic. I like when it has actually a little bit, you know, more oomph, more stuff to do, more stuff happening on the mod. Now we have these several different types. We can see the maximum production per day: 290, 400, 290, 290, 290, 290. All of them have more or less the same amount of gravel and bitumen requirement for the amounts that they're producing, so they're kind of realistic in that manner. But we're gonna go and check this out. So on the right hand side here, we're gonna have a vanilla plant, which is a little bit smaller, I mean a little bit more simpler, and it has one big difference in them. This is the difference. Aggregate storage export asphalt. All of these buildings, they have a decent amount of asphalt to be stored, to be exported. Now this is the thing that I don't really agree with, is that asphalt is one of those things that has to be used as soon as it's produced. The vanilla one has a half a ton, I thought it was a ton, but it has a half a ton of storage. It has to have something, so this is why it's half a ton. I think half a ton is nothing. Asphalt related, you need tens if not hundreds of tons to make a road, so this small amount is definitely not cheaty in vanilla one. While these ones, if you have 20 tons of, this is bigger than most of the trucks that you have in the game, so 20 tons of asphalt will be waiting for every truck that is in there. And also productivity a little bit higher than vanilla. I understand it's a bigger factory. Some of them are actually, all of them are at least twice the size of the vanilla one, so I understand that this could be enticing to use, you know, double the productivity, and it's realistic. But storage wise, I don't agree with the storage. I think asphalt should be worked on constantly, that you should have people if you want to have asphalt produced. Now productivity, like I said, 290 and 435 tons per day, that's fine, that's all realistic. It's whatever tickles your fancy. But storage of asphalt, if you want to use something like this, that's up to you. If not, I'm not gonna use it. I like a little bit more things on a realistic side, but other than that, it's all perfectly fine. Anyway, this is a controversial mod. Let's move on. Oh, right, the price-wise. Let's check the price-wise. I'm gonna go and check all of them here. 69,000, 69, 48, 48, 48,000, 125,000, really? That's a big one. 125,000. They look quite expensive. We're gonna go and check how does it compare to vanilla one. It's 41,000. They're all more expensive than the vanilla one, so price-wise they're definitely not cheating. Link in description of the video. Something that we didn't have in this series for a while, and that would be monuments. This is an anchor monument by Wacom. An anchor monument inspired by a real-life monument in Brno. The real one has erected in 2009 because of the Pope's visit. Doesn't have much sense in a Soviet-themed game, but who actually cares? It took me less than 20 minutes of modeling. Still would be cool if you liked it. Yeah, this is something that I actually like. I like when people make different monuments. Unfortunately, it doesn't have huge influence. Well, it's quite realistic. It has only 0.9% influence on 150 meters. 150 meters is actually quite good. It could have had much less. Now, comparing it to vanilla one, I will be using this. It doesn't matter if you, especially if you have a seafaring map where you have a lot of ships, I think it would be really, really well placed there. Right, how does it compare to other monuments in the game? So let's see, we have the Soviet emblem over here. Let's see if we can find Mr. Vicoms. It would be the last one here. The last one costs 6,000 rubles. Price-wise, it is quite realistic. It's a little bit more expensive than this smaller one that we have over here. Let's just check the ranges. 65 meters. The bigger one has 145 meters, but they are similar in size, I would say. I would say that this is quite realistic price and influence that it has. So anyway, link in the description of the video. Do Serpent and, let me butcher the language, Школа number 36, I don't know what IM is, 20-летия Октября. I would say that this is an old school that was built, I'm guessing, I don't know this. It would be 20-year anniversary of October Revolution. Probably, I don't know. There's a description in Russian as well. I believe it's Russian. And you can go and read more. If you want more details about this, you can go there and read more about it. What we're gonna do now is check out the school. 15 people, 30 professors, 15 staff and 30 professors required for it to operate. How does it compare to vanilla one? Vanilla ones would be, if we go to our schools, vanilla school is 10 and 15, so this is twice as many teachers and, well, 50% more staff, 120 kids capacity, 12,000 to build, 12,800 rubles, and this school is more than twice that. So it's quite realistic in price. What about the size? Size looks like a little bit similar. Maybe it's a little bit bigger, but definitely this is quite a realistic school. Anyway, I'm gonna give my 2 cents on it. I love these old buildings. I love because they have a soul. It kind of falls under the, I think, Stalinist era. When it was built, it has some kind of Stalinka feel to it. The only thing I don't like about these models is that they're built in today's fashion. That means they have rusty roof and falling off facade. I would like to see them how they were when they were built, you know. I would like to a little bit cleaner model of it. But this is just my 2 cents, so if there's a version of this with clean facades, that would be really great. Anyway, link in the description of the video. So, first things first, let's cover construction offices. We have construction offices here, vanilla ones, and of course, Rations ones. We're gonna compare this one, 12 vehicle depot, which is 7,000 rubles, 6,994, and the other ones are in similar ballpark. We have the 16 one is a little bit more expensive, 21 is cheaper for some reason, just a heads up on that, and then the biggest one, 32 vehicle, is the most expensive one. But this one would be 7,000 rubles, that would be 12 vehicle. Why are we comparing this one? Because that's the equivalent of the vanilla one. Of course, vanilla construction office as well doesn't have a lot of offices there, but still I personally consider it should have. But anyway, this compared to vanilla construction offices is not a cheaty mod. It has extension for more vehicles, which I use as well, so there's that option for you. And the second thing would be the vehicle depot. We have 8 vehicle depot over here. That would be the vanilla one, and we're gonna find the equivalent here, 4,349 compared to 10,000 rubles. Okay, this is a little bit on a cheap side, so take it as you wish. Again, I don't think the price, this cheap price, actually matters. So I would say that this is just absolutely affordable, that this is something that we should consider. Oh, the vanilla one doesn't have a gas tank and this depot does. That's interesting. Do they even refuel at the depot? Because they usually just go and never return. Interesting. But anyway, we have a fuel option as well. Let's move on. Abelian Hike 852 and Luxury Hotel, decreased size mod size from 42 to 29 megabytes. Hotel Armenia in Lenin Square in Yerevan, the most famous hotel in Armenia today, is called Armenia Marriott. Employs 56 workers, accepts 112 tourists, has 4.5 star rating. Wow. Okay, first of all, this is a beautiful building. This is one of the best mods, in my opinion. I like this. This is one of my favorite mods from Abelian Hike. From Abel, it's really, really beautiful. I love the color scheme. I like this brick facade thing happening with it. Of course, Mr. Abel invests a lot of time and effort in these, and definitely shows. But we are here here to see how it looks like and how it compares to the vanilla hotels. So let's first go and check tourist hotels over here. We have the small hotel 14,000. We have mountain hotel 18,500 and a big hotel 28,000. And this mod costs hotel 102,000. So it's more than twice the price of vanilla ones. We can see here it has 112 people capacity, which is less than the bigger hotel in the game. So quite realistic. And this additional price comes with a 4.5-star rating in the beginning. So yeah, heads up on that. Really beautiful model. I love it. This is my favorite mod this Mod Monday. Marius and Coal Briquettes factory, old coal ore processing plant which employs 25 workers producing coal out of coal ore, but also a bit of bitumen and waste. As a result of coal production is higher, needing less raw coal ore than vanilla plant. It provides a water connection, although regular drinking water net can be used. Also, the pipe net would be network. Also, a pipe connection to the bitumen, but it can be carried by trucks. There is one railway allow pass connection and 3 train load dead ends rails. Oh, right. Okay, so we're gonna cover all of this. All of them are a little bit faster loading, increasing the power consumption when used. Also, 1 road access and 2 vehicle stations. 2 conveyor links are used for coal in and out. Of course, I'm pretty sure if it has waste, that would be bitumen, coal, or what is the waste? Maybe bitumen is as a waste, but fine. Well, whoa. No, it's consumption of bitumen. Okay, my bad. So water, bitumen, and coal ore is required, and you get coal out of this. Okay, this is a really beautiful building. Looks a little bit modern, I would say like 70s or 80s design. It's really nice. Maybe 70s because of these older sheds looking here, but anyway, let's go and check out these rail connections that I missed and I totally like. Nah, look at these dead ends. Ooh, I want to see train getting in here, and it's probably gonna pass all the way through here because this is where it stops. Wow. Okay, this is just absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's compare it to vanilla one. So we have productivity here. We're gonna have Briquette factory. Let's go and see our resources. So we have a coal processing plant vanilla one here. It has 210 coal ore consumption and 120 tons of coal production. It only uses electricity to produce it. Okay. This one has a little bit higher consumption of materials, but it has significantly or 50% higher production, which is again due to consuming bitumen, the briquette factory consuming bitumen and water as well. So these are the two things. I think it's quite realistic. The only thing that we can compare here is the price: 157,000 for this one, 112 for this one, and definitely it's a smaller building. I think it's quite a realistic price. It can be a little bit more expensive, but it doesn't have to be. Now all the connections are there, so we can just double check this. You can see here bitumen connection, you can see here the conveyor belt connection, and of course we can see the water connection over there. So you have everything that you need, plus train connections, 1 pass-through train connection and 3 of them dead ends. Now this is really beautiful mod. It's my second favorite this Mod Monday, but you can check it out in the link in the description of the video. Kapik 1081, I'm gonna butcher this. I see the screenshot. I'm gonna try to pronounce it properly, but Okraglak Poznań. This is actually Okraglak, I believe. My limited knowledge of Polish is telling me that it's pronounced like that, but if I'm butchering it, sorry about that. Recreation of a famous Polish building from city of Poznań. The building was built in 1955 as a department store and was largely constructed out of prefabs. It is considered a pearl of Polish modernism and one of the symbols of Poznań. In 2012, it was renovated and transformed into an office building. In-game, Okraglak is a shopping center with a low efficiency, low amount of clients per worker, but medium 3-star tourist rating and a small footprint. Wow, okay, that's a lot of thought invested in this. I'm actually quite impressed. Let's check out the department store first. First of all, I thought it's gonna have much more people working there because it's much more capacity because it's just such a tall building, but I understand totally with the lower amount of clients per worker because of the less efficient building. That's fine, but also higher rating for tourists, and also it's an iconic building. I also expected a little bit higher capacity of the building, maybe just because it has so many floors. I would expect it, but no, this is definitely a decent amount. It has I'm pretty sure it has a parking. Oh yeah, it has a really weird setup. Not weird, but it has 3 roads going to it, so you can actually make it as you want. We can just connect all 3 of them, so you can see how it looks like. I don't see the car parking. I'm probably missing it, but probably the truck will be parked somewhere around here. Okay, let's compare this to the vanilla shops and vanilla shopping centers. We have this one here, 50,000 rubles, which is quite decent, and then we have vanilla one. This is a shopping center. We're gonna just double check. It sells all 4 things like normal shopping center, and it's more expensive. Sorry, it's half a price of this one, and it's almost 3 times as much as the small shopping center, which would be, well, 3 times smaller with capacity. Yeah, actually, the capacity wise it's decent. I retract my objection. It's actually quite good. So quite realistic, something that you're definitely gonna see in my Let's Plays. Link in the description of the video. And I give you the Seattle by Morkup. It's Seattle, but without any civilization. I gave you plenty of custom houses to get started, but you should use air and water for trade as well. There's an island, Mercer Island, with some richer resources, lots of hills and peninsulas, but still flat land throughout the map. I widened the Fremont Cut, the Northern Canal thing, and the Daumish waterway, the South River-ish thing, to just over 100 meters across to make shipping by boat easier. Let me know if there's any problems that I can fix, and map data is from yada yada yada. You have a link there. Okay, so this is my favorite American city. Sorry to say that, but yeah, it's, well, one of the, but definitely the favorite American city. It's Seattle. This is how it looks like. Of course, this is the widened canal going south, so we can use it for trade. I think the geography of this area, we're gonna see here the port area. I think it's already set up so you can build ports and stuff in here, and it's really nice. I appreciate that. Of course, Seattle has a lot of, it's kind of like 2 peninsulas. It has this, I think it's artificial channel, and oh, Bill Gates lives somewhere here, I believe, in this area. I'm not really sure exactly where, but it's somewhere in that area. Okay, let's cover the resources real quickly and see what we have. Okay, so this is a decent amount of coal. As you can see, most of them in the center of the map. And then we go for iron, a little bit less iron, and I can say that it might be, it's gonna be decently challenging. Oil-wise, you can see that we have decent amount of oil on every island, but there's not huge quantities. Uranium, that's gonna be a little bit more challenging, and we have bauxite. Bill Gates has bauxite somewhere there. And we have bauxite in the center of the map as well. I think it's decent. The map shouldn't be so challenging because it's a lot of flat-ish map, which I really appreciate, and it has decent amount of resources, so any Let's Play or any playthrough would be really nice to play on this map, and potentially I will. So anyway, this is my favorite map this Mod Monday, just because it's Seattle. I don't know what you think about it. I wish you leave a comment in the comment section, let me know what you think about it. And of course, my favorite mods are here from this Mod Monday, so please go and check them out, and link in the description of the video. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, have the description on the video. Happy Monday, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye. Right, construction offices and vehicle depots by Raytheon. Greetings, this mod contains 6 buildings of construction offices, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 and 32 parking spaces, and 3 depot buildings for vehicles, 4, 8 and 12 parking spaces. Such buildings have no analogs. I came up with them myself. The same building that act as a car depots and technical services are in this mod, and there's a link to that. Right, okay, let's talk about this. Oh, of course, there's a project of typical Stalinist buildings can be found here. There's a link as well. And if you have any ideas, Raytheon was kind enough to provide us with a link. Okay, let's check these buildings first. So, they are small buildings with garages, probably for maintenance of the vehicles. And barely any, okay, we're gonna mention this, barely any offices. it's in a it's in a word, construction office and vehicle. No, it's there's a controversy about these buildings. Some people think, including myself, that construction offices and vehicle depots should have decent sized offices compared to how many vehicles they have. Now, I'm a big fan of Raytheon's and I always use his mod, even these ones. I don't really care because they are beautiful, but also I understand other side of the story where we should have kind of adequate buildings associated with some, let's say, we don't want to call it parking spaces, but in this case, vehicle depots, maybe not, but construction offices, kind of yes. Construction offices should house construction workers as well. Not really house, but you know, it's going to be their equipment, paperworks, and all this kind of stuff. So maybe a little bit bigger offices would be a kind of positive thing to do, to have. Being a big fan of Raytheon's, I don't care. I'm going to be using this one in this case. So for me, this is just another beautiful mod. And of course, as mentioned before, there's a set of technical service buildings that are really similar to these ones. Okay, so let's go and cover the basics.